All these people are really great at getting their game going, aren't they?
There's a new lobby.
Yeah. They fucked up the flip because they changed the name afterwards.
We had other casters too. Did you message them?
I don't even know who it was.
That's a good question. Yeah, someone go get the other caster.
I'm gonna go get him. I'm gonna get him. Alright, I put it in the lobby chat.
True.
Let's see if they join.
Is my delay still 5 minutes or is it 2 minutes? It's 2
I
minutes.
think it's 5.
Should be 2 minutes.
Oh. Yeah, 2. I thought you were talking about what they wanted.
Oh, well, if they wanted something different.
Eli Dodo's stand-in. Is he actually?
No, I misclicked.
Oh wait, Eli is One-Eyed King. Oh, this is gonna be an interesting series.
Wait, that's why you pinged me in general chat, right? I thought that you already knew that.
I had no idea who was playing. QSS just said he wanted to see me co-cast again with somebody.
Oh, this is true. I did not read above your message. The amount of memory and what the fuck are you actually talking about?
QSS, I want. Oh yeah, I read that memory too. It's memery, is what he said. I read that as memory. I was like, what?
Oh, memery.
Yeah, I did the same thing, dude.
One letter away.
So it's DOS, Carrots, Frenzy, another guy on my friends list versus Eli, Victor. I don't know anybody else on the team. Fury's in mid, I know that. Is there any bets on this game? Anybody calling it?
I have not put any money on Dota 2 ever.
No, like is anybody saying, like, oh, this team's gonna easy win, you know? Like free W for the DOS team or something? Alright, free W for the DOS
Probably
team.
a free W for the DOS team. I mean, I didn't even see the pick, but DOS is usually pretty good. Siri will not. Oh, not Siri. Cortana won't go the fuck away for some reason. Hold on.
The one time I queued into DOS, he threw my game, so.
I think I queued into DOS once too, but I can't remember.
He wasn't bad enough to make it on the avoid list. Karen made the avoid list.
Yeah, y'all with your avoid list are toxic.
It's a powerful tool if you use it right.
Yeah, but I feel like people use it too much and then it just doesn't work.
Well, see, I have people that I just am never gonna want to play with, like voluntarily. So, what you can do is you can remove someone random that you avoided, so that you can avoid someone new but not kick anybody off of it. So eventually you'll just have a locked list of 20 that you're like, okay, I never have to play with these idiots again. And then you're free.
I mean, I guess. It's only 20 people too, so you're probably not removing yourself from the matchmaking pool. But...
Yeah. Bristle Venge.
Oh, I just have to move my mic a lot closer.
Ah, look, that's better. Yeah, I was messing with your volume too. I was wondering.
I forgot to move it closer. Hopefully fixed.
Well, that sounds good to me. What do you think? What do you think about these 4-3 combos? I'm guessing it's a Venge 4. It could probably be 5 too, but. Armor reduction.
Bristleback Venge is like a combo I think I've done in pubs a couple of times, but it never really feels great past like laning stage. I think is good, but that's if you're going for was it Wave of Terror early on, and I think most people max the stun, right?
I have no idea. Wave of Terror seems more value if you're going to be playing
Especially
early
that's
with
a
the Bristle.
really good broaching lineup too.
Yeah. They take out the Viper and the Ursa, just stuff the Bristle doesn't want to play against. Drow ban. Yeah. Yeah, pretty typical stuff so far with their drafts. There's nothing crazy going on in the bans or the picks.
Yeah, I think most of these heroes. The only weird one I would think is probably Pit Lord, but
That's probably a target ban.
yeah, potentially.
There's nothing that they picked that gets countered by Underlord. I'm really surprised that both Centaur and Bristle got unbanned. They weren't banned the first phase. The Dire did some more like meta hero bans, Puck Snap, and Legion Underlord were, like you said, kind of out there. They didn't even 5-pick Bristle, so it's not like they had an intention to leave it in.
Drow pick is pretty expected though, especially
Yeah.
Venge. But I don't even think it's that strong anymore, right? Because Venge's aura just applies to everybody in general for damage. It used to give you attack range or something.
Did they change it? I don't.
I think it gave either attack range or attack speed, but they got rid of that. And
yeah,
now
it just
gives you flat damage.
Okay, it got reverted to what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's more like Luna's
damage.
passive, except
yeah, it's just percent damage now.
But I mean, any right clicker, it's still gonna be good with TA, Huskar, Venge. I think you can even get away with this Sven picking it, but
yeah, it'd still be all right with draw probably because it's a different kind of good now. Instead of giving her attack range, and now it's just like piling percent agi on top of her.
Yeah,
because she already gets a buff from her ult, and then with another percentage increase.
Is probably just going to be an agi core for them, though. I'm thinking, especially since they.
I'd hope so with Avenge. Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised they didn't go for something like an Undying, on Radiant as their support. We've seen Hype play it quite a bit for nearly.
Is that who? Is that the period or Mojo Hubris? Which one is Hype?
Oh, no, Hype's on Nearly Tilted.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm talking about the good team that you guys played, actually.
Okay, yeah. The near team. They didn't pick Undying against us.
Yeah, they did. I could have sworn they did. Maybe you guys did. I remember seeing an Undying in one game, and it's all I can. Usually when I see one, it's him playing it. So.
Oh no, there was. Yeah, you're right. I'm just dumb. Yeah. I remember now.
Faceless
Void combined with A. That's a classic combo. They don't really have too much for Grimstroke paired here. But Void seems really good this game. Playing Clockwork into Void is a complete nightmare. Usually, if Void doesn't fuck up. And it's also really good against Bristle, of course. It kind of sucks that you have to pick Void into a Vengeful, because you're always going to have that one save. But I mean, you're still getting a kill as Void, so it's not like the worst trade-off. It's like a complete save, but
he's gonna go.
It sucks that you can't just go Chrono and Naga and know you're gonna get the kill.
Yeah,
because Avenge is in the area.
Maybe even swaps an illusion out. You gotta hope for it.
You gotta hope for the misclick. Yes.
He's gonna go Mjolnir this game, right? On the Faceless, no Battle Fury.
This is probably the call. I don't think Battle Fury's that great.
10 seconds remaining.
I think most Voids are doing Mask of Madness Maelstrom.
Yeah, that's what I've seen.
Mom first for the farming speed. Naga's kind of interesting here. Again, they picked it into like what is traditionally considered a counter in the Axe, but
yeah.
We'll see. I'm not sure how this is gonna play out.
Yeah, I could see either of them like benefiting from a call. Like Axe blinks into 5 Nagas, just gets procced 4 times, and then is just minus a bunch of HP.
Yep, the
Shoots
proc
a diffusal.
is the proc straight damage, or does it still give minus
It's
armor?
physical. It's physical and minus armor.
Uh,
So they have
I
3
mean,
heroes that
with
do minus
Axe,
armor right
what
now.
is it like plus 50 with the call?
50 or
Is
40.
it really going to
Someone's
be
absurd
enough?
amount.
I think this is a game on Axe where you're just looking at Bristleback Naga and you're just like, I'm gonna buy Vanguard into Crimson Guard and be really strong in this game.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, yeah. What's Naga's? Is she just gonna go a diffu then? Can she? I don't think
I
she
think
can go all
Diffy's pretty
stats.
good in Avoid, right?
Yeah.
Because if you actually catch Void out with Net, you can potentially just drain all of his mana before he's able to jump.
These supports don't have anything like a Willow either that lets them not care about a diffusal. An Axe without mana is pretty much useless.
Yeah. Probably gonna go with Manta too, so you don't gotta worry about Grimstroke.
Yeah, Manta for the Grim Silence. You know, you can Manta off Cold
I
Feet
think
and stuff.
really the only way you die this game, if you're Naga, is Chrono and Venge isn't around you, or like Axe Call into AA ulti.
Yeah, AA ult's pretty good against her.
Yeah, that's
chose
like
the
their
early
one
one.
saving grace against the Naga. I think this is like, if this game goes late, it's not looking great for the Radiant. Oh god, did they really? Okay, that's the worst name ever, especially the fact that I'm pretty sure they picked Dire, but
The Radiant. I didn't
I'm
realize
not saying
that.
I'm just gonna say it. Well, now if I say Dire, it isn't gonna make any sense. At least Syke isn't Dire. Pepe
That's pretty
Clown.
good. Yeah, Syke.
I'll just call him Ancient since their picture is an Ancient.
Just call him DOS team.
I could do that too.
5 seconds remaining.
But we gotta have cool names for our teams. You don't see people calling EG our TZ team or
Yep,
whatever. It would be.
Artort.
PPMD team.
What's the final layer? Arc Warden. That's elite.
I guess that's their
I'm calling it now. Yeah.
I don't know. This is like a risky draft, I think, from DOS. Both supports Ruin Chronos. I don't see how Clock ruins Chronos unless you're talking about the
You can grab somebody out of your team. You can take them out of Chrono with Cogs.
You can, but that's like such a. It's not like
You also
a
just hook
scenario
shot
that
and you
happens
won't
every
go
time.
in.
Hook stun, yes, but it's only like
Yeah.
1 or 2 seconds, and it doesn't feel great hooking into a Chrono.
Also,
every
if you
single
know he's
time.
gonna Chrono, you can Cogs and he has to kill him.
I think this game, Clockwork kind of needs to be focused on getting on top of Arc Warden in fights as much as he can.
Frenzy
He's gonna
Arc
be a
Warden.
huge. He's gonna be a huge issue late into this game. That's why I think it's kind of a risk from DOS, because you do have to get that Arc Warden big and you have to get that Void big in order to win this. Naga, if Syke can have a good early game, I think Naga has a lot of space. Clockwork, really great at space making, and I think Fury's job is to just run around the map here.
They need their 30-minute. Their Ags, Bristleback timing. Their I don't like Blink Echo on Tiny, and then Naga 2 items, whatever those items are. They need to really own the map with that.
Yeah, I mean, because it's
Arc won't be
mid-tiny,
ready.
right?
Yeah, mid Tiny. Fury's their mid.
Safe lane Naga with an offlane Bristle.
Bristle will be strong. I haven't seen Arc into the Ags Bristle yet. I don't know how. I think Frenzy will easily be able to kill Bristle later.
I mean, it's Silver Edge for sure on Arc Warden.
Yeah, yeah. It won't be early though. It won't be like an early.
It's
pickup.
like later on in the game. He doesn't have to go it immediately. It's probably, we're gonna see a couple of heroes buying Maelstrom, Void, and Arc Warden, most likely anyway.
I think the
Lovely.
DOS draft is probably good. Just better. I think it's a little easier to execute.
Yeah, I could see that. I don't know. I think the biggest thing you have to worry about is just losing one or two. Probably losing 2 lanes. If you're losing a majority of the lanes, it's gonna be rough. Because this is like a really heavy mid-game oriented lineup from Naga, Bristleback, Tiny.
Stop jungling, let's push.
If Naga's hitting 6th slot and her like strength timing before you, it could just end the game.
Yeah. They could easily run down there.
Especially with their roshing speed. Their roshing speed at like 20 minutes is insane.
Yeah, they have a lot of minus armor. And big physical damage. Bristle and Naga and a Tiny.
Like, they're going to have Roche advantage big time if Void and AA are caught with their pants down like somewhere else on the map. Either way, both these teams kind of just keeping it quiet to start. It's like Pepe Clown tried to go for a little bit of a gank, but Arcorden doing a nice job blocking off the stairs.
Yeah, just checking it. Doesn't even lose any mana for the lane.
Stairs are pretty smart to do. A lot of Arcordens level those first anyways, right?
Yeah, you get it because you can secure range with it.
Secure range creep.
You hit it 2 times or 3 times and then put the spark right down, and then you'll just throw the attack when the spirit's about to go, and then so they line up, and then you get like a 150 damage on the range. It's not always perfect, but it's pretty consistent.
Yeah, and it's like either enemy hero is taking the damage or they get the last hit. So like right there, Frenzy just picks it up with the right click. Looking good for the start. Just a couple of creeps, but no matter. Skate are going to take a bit of damage top, but definitely not going to die to this. But
I think this top lane's going to go. I don't see any way that Faceless gets ahead. Unless they triple bash this guy right now.
It's a hard lane for the AA to play, I guess. From my support perspective, just Clockwork getting on top
really
of
careful.
you, you're dead. Bristleback slows you down a couple times with the nasal goo, you're dead. Ever out of position, you're essentially going to die if you're the AA, and you kind of see that mirrored by Skater just having to stand next to the tier 1 right now. Void, we'll see. DOS is a decent core. I think one of the better core players in the league. So
just decent, sad.
Probably he's got the wand already, so maybe he isn't worried too much about playing against this Bristle. Bristle, the damage starts to get insane once he's up to like level 4, level 5, right?
Yeah.
So maybe you can at least get a good jump start, work towards that Maelstrom, and then it'll be fine.
Yeah, I'd say DOS definitely has like they have the ability to kick this guy out, make it a hard lane for him right now. Like they got their creeps in the tower, Skaters just pressing E on people. And any amount of bashes just owns the guy.
But later on the bottom too, and it looks like Naga doing pretty well, honestly. At least slightly ahead of DOS right now, not by too much, but
Frenzy leading CS, no one's surprised.
Yeah.
5 denies.
Yeah, we're on the tie.
He's actually owning this guy.
Especially against a Tiny too, who's usually gonna have that damage advantage. But Fury's struggling to keep up with Frenzy right now. And the deny advantage is huge. Like CS is but bottom lane, Axe is kind of just doing Axe things. Looks like we're just pulling the wave around. That might have been the support that accomplished that.
Yeah, he took a couple bad trades against Naga, so they're just gonna drag.
There's a kind of a miscogs there from Eli, but it looks like Void was getting a couple bashes trying to kill the Clockwork, and DOS gets a big advantage there. Eli out of mana, and they can't. That means Skater can kind of play a little bit more aggressive here too. So
yeah,
still, they're doing pretty well in this lane.
Yeah, I thought it'd be worse for them, but I didn't think of the Bristle not being super strong early.
Skater's even able to trade with Eli right now.
Skater's owning. He's a man. Frenzy's just the king of the mid lane right now.
Well. Garen getting quite a couple spins bottom lane, a lot of damage, or a decent amount of damage into Flying Nightmare. Joker's Fist might be the one tanking the first blood here, though. Almost certainly looks dead. The stun coming through from Fun on that Grimstroke, and Garen gets the last hit. And I do believe he's going Vanguard before Boots even, so yeah. Like we were expecting, Crimson Guard build up for this Axe here.
queued into this fun guy once in a lobby, not a lobby, in a ranked game, and he like
Is
absolutely
he on
clapped.
your ignore list as well?
No, he's on my
Avoid
friends list. He friends list. He like absolutely destroyed a game. We got megaed and we still won. He played well the entire time, so it's cool. It's cool to see him here, you know.
Yeah.
I didn't even know he was in lands,
Yeah, no,
and
it's dope.
all of a sudden he's on this DOS team.
I really like this rotation from Eli mid. This is something I try to do when I play Clockwork, is just run mid. When you're level 2 or 3. Once you have that cogs and there's a mid laner that can't get outside the cogs, it's basically a free kill.
Oh, Eli's dead.
Yeah, and he actually might just die because Frenzy's seen this coming.
Oof.
Because Frenzy's a good player. But yeah, that's a really good call from Frenzy there. We are going to lose the Venge again bottom, and Flying Nightmare also getting pretty low. Actually going to drop, but still a rough start in the bot lane for the Venge.
Skater getting run down top. Time dilation saved him. Now turn on the Victor.
Might actually, if DOS could get some bashes, he got
Yeah,
one of them, but
he's a
Skater's
jump in 2
actually gonna
seconds.
look, 13 wand charges on Skater. He's just gonna go
Bro.
right back into it. DOS getting the last hit. Victor a little bit overconfident there.
Yeah. He was like, bro, I got 10. I
And
got 10
Skater's
regen.
basically full HP with his wand charges too, so it's convenient for him.
They're
Did
doing
miss
well in
the
all
pull,
these
it looks
lanes.
like.
Besides the Naga CS in the bot lane is a little higher than you'd want, but I gotten 2 kills on the 5 then here. I think they're happy so far.
I think DOS's team is pretty happy with this game, yeah.
I'd certainly not be against what's happening. I wouldn't be unhappy right now. Just for me.
Well, especially looking at their lose condition was them losing a majority of the lanes, and now they're winning a majority of the lanes, if not all of them. The Naga, like you said, yeah, is still like somewhat keeping up, but you've at least found some kills in this bot lane on the support, so you're still getting a nice
Room
bit.
for Frenzy mid on Fury. Force the TP.
No stun for this, so he will be fine. But yeah, unfortunate haste turn there.
He won't have a card either. Damn. He could have had a lot of tower pressure there.
Frenzy, no deaths yet, already level 6, looking good. Victor gonna try and cut the lane top. Skaters spotted this one out, but I don't think they're really gonna do too much about it. DOS only level 4 yet, not even close to that level 6 Chrono. And of course, we're looking towards that big combo too between the Ancient
Eli
Apparition
getting gone
and
on
the
mid?
Void Chrono.
They
Get
turn
the
back
stun
on a
up.
Frenzy
Eli
though.
is actually gonna survive here and get the kill. Or survive to see the kill happen. Fury getting the last hit on Frenzy, but I didn't even see the dive happening. He might have just gone a little bit too far there on the Arc Warden.
Yeah, he was trying to kill the Clockwork, and then Fury got back from TPing base, and just have it tossed him. He thought he had a little more
Not
time.
expecting the Tiny to be that fast, I guess. I mean, he does have a really slow move speed since he had to walk back from Fountain, but top lane, they're going to look for another kill. Victor just barely dodging the stroke of
Victor has
fate there, gonna be
Vanguard now,
fine.
though.
Skater following up on the backside, hits the slow, hits the stun. You got to hit him on the front side. DOS realizes that, got 10 wand charges too to tank this if he wants. Also, just time-lapsing back the damage at the same time. Gets one more bash. Fun might just die
He's
here.
hiding.
Skater
He's
as
hiding.
well. He's doing a nice job turning this. Skater's probably going to drop here. He does. And it will be a 1-for-1.
You, if you're in that cliff, you actually can't see it unless they're right on top of you. Like, you're just invisible.
I mean, it's a 1-for-1 trade for a support, but it's better than getting nothing there for Victor.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna just try and go sit there and hope that they didn't know about it. Cause you'll actually just walk right past it and not see him. It's nuts.
Karen spots this rotation too. Again, the vision on the map for DOS's team really winning them the game right now, I think. This Clockwork rotation spotted every single time with wards and with the Arc Warden Spark Wraith.
Frenzy's put himself in the Clockwork shoes and said, what am I doing this game? He's just running at Arc Warden, so he says, guys, I need wards mid. I need you guys to be ready to be here.
DOS is
Fun,
rotating
sit
with
behind
this
him.
too. Gonna blink in, go
Chrono?
for the Chrono, hits it, but there was a stun initially. DOS very low, but I think he's still gonna get this kill. Yes, he does. Toss up, eventually kills him off though. Little bit of time left for the toss to come out from Tiny, and now the turn play for DOS's team. Eli eventually drops. Frenzy's just gonna get a triple kill with the Chrono, the Spark Race.
Bro, I wish
Doing
people
so
played
much
around me when I
damage in
pick Arc
that
Warden
fight.
like this.
Look at the damage he did. 2,000
Yeah.
in a fight at
Shit
8
ton.
minutes. God damn.
The hero's amazing. It just needs a team. If his team lost lanes, that wouldn't have happened. Like,
Yeah,
if,
I mean,
if
they
Skater
would
hadn't
have,
played like he had,
would have
top.
been stronger at that rotation too. And it's really good that they're able to kill DOS there, but oof. Skater probably going to drop here, getting gone on by the clockwork. No, he does get him outside the cogs. The cogs kind of screwing them over. Actually, Eli trapping in his bristleback. And Eli probably going to drop? No.
He
Comes
just
very
10-stepped into
close to the
small
AALT, shattering him. Fury going to rotate up, though. Needs to get on top of DOS, but this is such a hard kill to get
saw
on the
him.
Void.
He showed the tower, I think.
I mean, I guess we kind of forgot about Flying Nightmare for the last little bit. He has
Yeah, we haven't
climbed
really
on
looked
top.
about him. He's pulling the wave.
Yeah, he's rushing a Manta style too. He wants to be as efficient as possible. He knows this game is going to be rough based on the early fights. 8-3 and a 2K gold lead for DOS.
Well, something that I noticed is Arc isn't going Midas.
Skater looks pretty good though.
He's just going for a Maelstrom so that he can try and dial back the greed, fight with his team.
Dude, we don't see Arc Wardens go for Midas anymore. I just thought of that. Anyway.
Sawyer's top tower's just died. Yeah, oh, sad really.
At least taking a tier 1.
Tower is under attack.
Lost 2 lanes, drew the other one.
I mean, the
But the tower's
kill on
pretty
the support isn't huge, but you'll take it. Opens up the
Tiny's
tier
about to
one.
have a blink too. He's
Flying
200
Nightmare.
away.
Bottom.
Balance
Against
the
Battle Hunger. I don't know if Karen could dive this though. We'll look for the call. Gets a couple of creeps on this as well.
Oh, he missed the
ALT
ice block.
missed. It went a little short, so they
He
won't
actually would
have
be
that to
dead.
continue chasing. They probably need to back here. Karen, I don't know if he knows the AALT miss, but Flying Nightmare is nowhere near death right now. He does have the dunk, but it's going to be close. He's at 300. Does get the call. There's a stun in from
dead.
Joker's Fist. Eventually gets it. He needed that one spin. And there wasn't anybody else rotating. It took a little long.
Yeah, where are my TPs? Tiny
Joker's
didn't
Fist
have
probably
one.
dies after this too, but he will get a return kill on the Karen. The tower focused him the whole time. The trade is there. Naga and Venge dying for the axe, but yeah, like you said, there's no TPs. Instead, they're killing off mid. Frenzy is gone. Fury tossing him on top of the clockwork, and they got him in the cogs.
Yeah, it's a hookshot reveal. Hookshot right on top of him.
And
Tiny gets
back
in
and
there.
forth right there. That's some good fights put up by Pepe Clown, though. As forward goes
Toss the
Fun.
bristle
Victor
in.
onto the Grimstroke. This should be enough yanks. Well, not even going to be close. Karen not going to continue to chase either.
I have to bring it back.
Yeah, this is they're actually up slightly. That's probably mostly due to the Naga, but
Oh wow,
Bristleback
Arc
is
is-
well in farm.
Yeah, Arc's net worth is suffering. He went Maelstrom and now he's going back for Midas. He's a little more behind than I thought he was on Arc. What was up there?
Karen, yeah, I think Karen's dead here. The clockwork on top did get the call off, though, so Eli couldn't get the cogs. There is a hook back into the axe going for the chrono. Catches his teammate,
That's a
but I
big
think he would have
chrono.
died anyway. Nice chrono, but the swap there from Joker's Fist basically saves Victor. You're not going to lose your bristle back. Frenzy's TP down, trying to get a return till does get one onto the clockwork, but the toss back into two teammates. Now Frenzy a bit out of position here will eventually drop the A ulti flying in, as well as the Grimstroke ulti. Victor is the lone survivor for Pepe Clown. The slow coming through from Fun, as well as Skater,
What is
the two
happening?
supports, the lone survivors for DOS's team. I'm not even sure who won that fight. It's a slight gold advantage for DOS's team.
Didn't the supports die at the beginning and then they just come back and clean up afterwards?
I don't... Skater was there the whole time, right? That was post that fight bottom where he dove and missed the
Okay.
ALT.
Radiant's bottom tower
That's
is
what
under
happened.
attack.
Yeah, he just TP'd into that
Oh,
basically.
yo,
near
Frenzy's
the end.
dead. Okay, it's fake. I thought he was actually
Oh,
TPing
you
in there.
get fooled by the Arc Ward and Illusion too. That's
No,
what
I
you're
just
supposed
saw the TP. Oh, it's like
is
Frenzy's
bottom
really
lane. I don't think they can kill Victor like this. Especially when you don't get any spins. It's pretty hard for Karen to deal with. Is going to get stunned up.
Yeah,
In comes
Victor's
the AA ult.
dead.
Victor now looking pretty dead with the AA ulti flying through. The swap here from Joker's Fist to try and keep him away from the Bristleback, but he had already died. Karen looking for the dunk. Gets the dunk. Will walk away. No, Eli's TP'd down. He's got the hook. Connects onto the X. Eventually brings him down. Only person to focus with the battery assault. Now Fury making his way down here from the mid lane. Eventually kills off Skater.
Dude, these two supports from Dire are just pummeling into them. There's so much damage after like Axe
Yeah, I mean,
Blink
that
calls. You
AA,
have AA
Grimstroke
Cold
combo.
Feet. Yeah, you got Ice Vortex and then a stun and a silence and then another nuke. It's nuts.
He's starting to turn up here. Naga is on top of the net worth. Do you see Bristle behind the Axe and the Arc Warden? But Dawes kind of struggling. He does have his Maelstrom now, and he's just climbed on top of the Bristleback.
That's what.
But really, yeah, it's maybe somewhat becoming the 4 Protect 1 at this point.
Look at Frenzy. He set bombs down in the triangle.
No way they can approach up here. But, I mean, still,
Yeah.
this kind of rotation is hopefully going to make space for your Naga to just farm your own triangle. So there's a response here from Dawes' team. They will get the Grimstroke ulti off. Hook back out from Eli. Connects on top of Skater, but the AA ulti enough to bring him down. You don't kill off the AA, and now you got a GTFO.
Oh, he missed the chop.
Karen getting focused on the Tiny. Fury eventually going to die here, I think. No, the toss saves him for now, but the
He's gonna
chrono
use
from
Grab.
Dawes, very nice. Getting both the Bristleback and the Tiny will eventually lock down the Bristleback and get a secondary kill. Or no, Karen actually doesn't have the dunk. It looks like he might have missed it earlier in that fight, but still they get the kill. It's a 4-man for nothing there, actually, right? Unless there was a buyback.
No, they didn't kill anybody. Yeah, you're right. They jumped onto the AA, but Frenzy just cast Flux and the Wraith on him and kind of just
He's
said,
fine. And now Skater might just die, though. He's kind of... Maybe not the
Kinda
best
feed
spot.
it.
Oh, Nightmare can't really do this, though. He doesn't have the defusal. He went for the... Oh, well, he just walks into Joker's Fist on the end of that.
"That
Okay.
kill steal."
Karen does get swapped back underneath the tier 1, but look at that taunt
Yo.
locking in Flying Nightmare. Still doesn't have the dunk, but it doesn't matter. He's got all the spins in the world. Silence coming out for the Naga, so we can't get off that song. Will eventually Manta it off, and now the song comes through with 300 HP.
They're
Victor
setting
still
up.
wants to fight this. Fury wants to fight this. Grimstroke dead for sure, I think. Is Eli going to try and find a target on the Karen? Dodging the hook for now. This Naga illusion is so pesky. Eli looking for that hook. Can he actually dodge this on Karen? He's getting so close. I don't think so. There's the taunt. Karen completely
he's
alone.
gone.
The team just abandoning them down here.
Something to note, Grim can make a Naga illusion later in the game.
Oh, yes.
They don't
true.
have a great amount of weight. I don't know. It's like I've seen carries that just can't touch the illusion. Like Wraith King can't do anything to his, and then I've seen a PL or a troll just absolutely decimate the illusion. So I don't know if Naga's gonna be able to kill hers or not. She builds a butterfly and gets.
It just kind of
you know.
depends on the hero. Right?
Yeah, we'll see. It could be really ownage. It could be worthless. But usually against illusion carries, it's pretty good.
PL.
Yeah,
Why
it
is it
owns
good
it
against
as
Wraith
PvP.
King then? Radiance probably. Oh, Doss
Radiance
just got
and it
blown
just
up.
like runs around and chops the shit out of his team. You make it and just send it into the back line.
Oh yeah, and then it still gets crits.
Yeah, it still gets crits. Imagine if it had his ult. The clock just getting a pick off here in the mid lane.
At least you get a return for your carry dying, but I mean Doss dying there kind of just opens up your entire jungle. Tier 2 starting to take some damage, probably not going to fall yet. Again, this is a really quick Roshing lineup, so that might be an opening for this.
Tier 2's taking a lot of damage actually. It's at half HP now.
I'm kind of surprised
Arcor
they're
next
not
bot.
committing to this. They're actually rotating back towards the mid lane. Like they,
they
want
wanna
to
keep the
fight
tower.
here, but they don't have the position advantage. It's going to be at the start of this fight. Grimstroke ulti coming through onto Victor, eventually going to get stunned up onto that Grimstroke, potentially bring him down. Yes, they will. Joker's Fist almost surely going to die for this, though. The two supports being traded at the start. Victor getting frozen up. Das going to lock down the Bristleback, and Bristleback almost certainly dead here. Right clicks from Frenzy, finish it off. Das, though, has gone a bit too far.
Shit.
He went way too far. Fury jumped on top of him, brought him down. And Fury really doing his job of killing off DOS this game. They're trying to find Frenzy. Flying Nightmare has the song to lock him down, but not going to go for it. Frenzy even almost getting a kill with this illusion, but it's not going to happen. They focus it down.
They didn't get the gold.
Nice fight there from Fury.
That was a buyback there, right? Yeah, they got the
On
Joker
bench.
fist buyback.
I think Fury just walked down from top lane too. That's why it took him a little bit. But DOS really got caught off guard by that. Going for that S and Y to mitigate some of that damage. He doesn't want to get the BKB quite yet. 3 bounty runes on the ground.
SNY is a little interesting. If he gets netted, he's just dead.
If he doesn't,
gonna
I guess, yeah, if he's not going Manta.
Yeah, like net is a big fear to him this game. They don't have a save. Like, maybe call to counter initiate, but if you just get netted on a wave somewhere, you're a goner.
Basically, yeah, it's just you gotta rely on your counter initiation. And is Eli gonna get not called quite yet because he got the battery assault off, but still gonna drop. Doesn't get the dunk. Unfortunately for Karen, got canceled by the battery assault. Just enough times.
Bristol's going for a halberd against this arc.
Top of the net worth is Arc Warden, by the way. So
yeah, he did go Midas. He's got bots now. He just got a Grove Bow too, so
big smoke.
Arc Warden's having a good game.
DOS still has that chrono since he died in that last fight. Did not have a chance to pop it. Maybe thinking about running top lane. Mid lane seems to be the current target. DOS actually popped the smoke there. I think Joker's Fist is picking this out. They don't know Joker's Fist is over here. No, they do. Karen gets the blink call, misses the call, but still I think they can get this kill. Frozen up. Bristleback on the other side of Karen. Gonna look for the dunk. Eventually finish off Joker's Fist. Hook back in onto DOS. He's taking a lot of damage, but he can jump outside of the cogs as well. Victor trying to focus down somebody, but everyone's just TPing away. DOS's side realizing we don't actually have to fight this still, but DOS has made a misplay here. He blinked onto a little cliff there to keep himself trapped, and now he's got to try and kite around a Clockwork, a Bristleback, and a tiny Clockwork cogs to the low ground. Might have just saved him there. As Fury had nowhere to go, Blink was still on cooldown.
That fight would have been decent, but Arc sent his clone top right as they started, so they were kind of just 4v4 without their big damage dealer.
Frenzy gonna try and bring down the mid tower. Illusion eventually dies and will get denied after needing one more right click from that Arc Warden. Unfortunate there for Frenzy.
Frenzy's pretty farm. He's 9-3.
Karen trying to hunt down a couple of heroes in the jungle. I don't know if he's gonna find anybody though.
Void needs a farm, dude. He's the lowest net worth core.
DOS has been pretty active this game. He did just compete in that smoke too, as Karen does get a call onto Eli. Not eventually getting the kill. Karen pretty tanky, so Tiny not wanting to initiate quite yet. Let's get DOS blinking in. Again, DOS showing up to this fight. We get the Grimstroke ulti, locking down Tiny and the Bristleback. They want to keep him locked in. Chrono is a little weird of placement here, but maybe they can finish off the two heroes inside with the AA ulti. Karen doing a nice bit of damage there too. Hook in onto Fun. Eli couldn't really counter that Chrono, and DOS eventually dies afterwards. Even to the Naga, who's still not dead in the middle of this, got ignored in the Chrono, but can't get off the song. Got off the Manta to survive just a bit longer. A buyback on 2. Bristleback being the big one. They want to try and run down Frenzy here. Someone to save him. Karen blinking back in. They bring down the Venge. Maybe they can get Victor. No. They didn't go for the turn there. Instead, Frenzy might just get a kill again. The Cogs screwing over the Bristleback. That's his
The
dieback
last
as
one
well.
standing.
7 kills. Am I doing math right? Yes, I am. 7 kills in that fight for Doss's team.
What is going on, dude?
We're just fighting the whole game. It's great.
Karen is owning. Why can't you do this with my pubs? That was a big fucking
I
call.
thought he was just gonna blink in and be like, yo, get the hell out of here. We're not gonna try and turn this, but I mean, Frenzy just the cojones on this man.
Yeah, Frenzy did feed. Well played. I agree.
Dude, you gotta go for the double team wipe, technically.
True, true.
Time is money.
Can't fault him for it. Alright, Doss finally has Sanj and Yasha.
Thanks, guys. Thanks a lot.
You see the net worth on him, too. Naga dying in that. Just a lot for him right now.
Not in my nature.
And
So I guess this Naga axe is not working out well for Naga, as we saw her get decimated by him in that fight.
this Joker's fist dead. No way.
Axe is slapping.
Top lane though, Frenzy tried to get a kill on Eli, not gonna bring him down. This is just the illusion too.
Naga's just gonna have her heart timing in.
Dude, the worst part about playing against Arkboard as a support is just getting wrecked by him.
Yeah, just getting solo killed by something
Like,
that.
oh. Even if you kill the illusion, it's like 60 gold or whatever.
Oh, you get 300 for it.
Oh, is it 300?
300 at level
thinking
19, yeah. It goes, I think, 120, 180.
At least it's something.
180, 240, 300.
Not
It's
quite as good
basically
as
a
killing
kill.
the hero.
Yeah, yeah. But it's a lot of gold. You can feed a shit ton of gold with this hero.
Yeah. Same thing with like Lone Druid Bear.
Yeah.
Nobody's gone for Roche though. Little surprised. I think maybe
They're
Clowns,
around it right now.
like they're afraid to start it just because of the AALT, the Chrono.
A alt, Blink Call, Chrono, yeah.
Actually, Karen just going in right now. Eventually went onto an illusion accidentally, but Doss with a nice
They got a
finds
Chrono
the
on.
knockout. Can they get the damage though? AALT flying in. They don't quite get her low enough. She does get the song off. No, she got stunned again. Needs to try and pop the song to save the team here, but the damage from Frenzy, the attacks were already flying. Flying Nightmare goes for the TP out. Nothing to cancel it. Will eventually survive. Cut it close there with the end of the song. Had to save it as long
Roche?
as...
Yeah, they're pinging Roche.
It was like kind of a cool play though. Songed until the very end, TP out just to get as many people out
Yeah,
alive
let
as
your
they
team
could.
get as far as they can.
But I mean, with Hook down, they can't really contest this.
Yeah, they have nothing to get in there. It's just dead.
And it's Victor just trying to run in.
Victor's
but, yeah,
feeding?
It's already dead. Victor just
What
was
the heck?
a little bit too far. Maybe quite didn't realize how low Roche was.
Didn't realize how easily he dies to double Arc Warden. Frenzy's hero wasn't banned and he's doing well. Anyone surprised?
I don't even. Oh no, this illusion's surely gonna die. Yeah, no way. Skater ulting bottom though. Does he have? Oh no, I was like, there's no way he has X. He did get the. Wait, deal 40 DPS and reduces attack speed by 20. That is actually a really cool Agnum Shard.
Yeah,
For,
it gives him, he doesn't have wave clear. And it gives him the one thing he doesn't have, so. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, it's super nice. I mean, the
just threw it
40
down.
damage is magic too, I'm guessing?
Yeah, and it gets aim. You can cancel blinks and shit with it if they're running away.
Does it
It's
tick
nice.
immediately though?
No, it ticks after. Pretty sure. Ticks the next second. You'll see when he puts it down here.
And of course,
Not
he
gonna
doesn't
put it on the
down.
wave? What the hell?
As soon as
Dude,
you say
every
that.
single wave when I'm playing A with Shard, there's a thing on it. I don't care if my core is whining.
There's a
push it
pub
out.
too. Maybe it's like, let my creeps do some farming here.
Yeah. Creeps need with gold too, bro.
Yeah. It's thankless work they do.
It's like casters.
No, it's definitely not thankless. People thank me all the time. That's great.
Dude, I started watching AA and he's actually done nothing for the past like 2 minutes. I just want to see if it ticks immediately or not.
I think looking for initiation here.
Works out with him.
And the hook, not even sure what that was, but it looks like it swapped out and then went to the wrong target there. The Song on top of the Chrono, but they're still getting a nice amount of damage. AA ulti nowhere to be seen quite yet, though. Eventually flies through, and they brought down the Venge immediately. Getting low on the AA, getting low on the Grimstroke, dropped everyone, just dying one after the other. Buyback immediately from Venge, just getting locked down as Flame Nightmare. He can't save himself with the Song this time, but DOS is getting low. He's still got the Aegis as well. Victor gonna try and run down DOS, maybe get one of those lives gone.
Frenzy's
Flying Nightmare
finally,
trying to survive. We'll see if he can escape to the tower. He jukes him out. Karen didn't realize he ran up, and Flying Nightmare's still hiding over here. What a juke in the middle of a fight. Karen is completely fooled. Eventually gets a dunk on the Bristleback. Naga will be the only survivor.
Frenzy was not there until the very end of that. And they still won.
They're still just doing enough. I think that the Chrono was just good enough where it's like, even though you saw them the most of it, they're still locked in, all three of them, and the AA ulti came in right on top of that.
They had a Grimstroking swell on there too, on both the supports.
14k gold lead for DOS's team, and this is starting to look pretty difficult for them.
Yeah, Frenzy's 5k over the Naga. I don't see a way they win unless they throw really hard. That's their only way.
Bounty.
Miss map positioning could do it. Frenzy's going another butterfly.
They still have the Aegis too, don't they? Oh no.
Yeah, it's on. Oh yeah, he lost on a void because Frenzy was hitting Bristleback in the back.
Oh my god.
And popped it.
What a way to die.
Yeah.
It probably would have been gone at this point. He'd have another minute left if they wanted to go for another push. Maybe mid lane tower, but not really too big of a deal. Flying Nightmare mid lane. Illusion was thinking about going on him, but of course that Manta just breaks it every time. Butterfly up now on Frenzy.
He's going for another.
Wait, eggs on Axe applies Battle Hunger to affected units.
Oh yeah, and it gives you armor for everything you hit.
Might just die here. There is a hook on top, and eventually Clockwork's gonna die as well, but Karen's still caught in the middle. DOS TPing in, they had control of the outpost. DOS still doesn't have the mana for the Chrono, and it's still on cooldown. There's a blink or swap away there, but eventually Tiny's still gonna die. As Song just too little too late for Flying Nightmare. The team dying around him as Victor trying to focus down the supports, but can eventually get the kill. Will just be Victor dying as well. DOS needs to get a couple of bashes to make it happen. There is a Heaven's Halberd to continue the chase here onto the Bristleback as Frenzy gets a double kill. Eventually drops, and again an elongated fight leading to Flying Nightmare being the lone survivor.
Yeah, he just can't do anything. It feels so hard for him. The Axe is completely wrecking him. It feels really weird, like they had to know that this was bad, right? Oh wait, no, he's a copper tier Naga player.
What does the tier mean, bro? The Dota Plus, not even everybody has that.
And he's got it. He's got silver tier, May 19th. That means he's got it. And if he played a lot of Naga, then it would be higher. It's just like how comfortable you are on the hero, right? You know what the counters are, the lane matchups, what you have to do in the game. Sometimes there's like a false negative, right? If they don't have it or something like that, but he's got it. And if you're a Naga player, you're a Naga player. So I'm just thinking he didn't fully think about the matchup.
Do you think it's like he did go back for the Diffusal now? I think this was after the Manta, or actually I didn't even see.
Yeah, he went Manta Diffu.
But Diffusal up on him into the heart, opting not to go for something like a Scotty, just going straight HP right now. And yeah, impact. I mean, he's tanky, but his impact just isn't that big. He's surviving.
Yeah, they missed their timing with Naga. Like the team wasn't the team had already kind of lost the game for the Naga by the point where she had her timing, so it was really hard, and then they lost the fight.
Yeah.
And now because of Frenzy's atomization,
Karen
she's
gets
being
a
forced to
call
go.
on to Victor. Victor, I think if he just stays on the high ground, he'll be fine here. He's going to get frozen up. Doss says, nope, I am going straight up that high ground. Going to try and bring down the Bristleback, looking for a chrono maybe as Doss went for it, but got canceled by Flying Nightmare. There's an illusion as well from the Naga. It's kind of just being annoying though right now. I mean, the real hero can't do much. The illusion can't do too much either, but I guess it drains some mana here. Nice voice crack. Victor going to drop as well. Karen getting a nice dunk. Eli as well, dropping Doss right on top, going for the chrono. Joker's fist down. It's just dropping it on the supports here as Doss.
Yeah, like, she didn't have a good matchup on Naga, and now because of Frenzy's atomization, she's being forced to go an item that she never wants to buy, MKB. Because this guy is 65% evasion on Arc Warden. With double butterfly Elven Tunic. And even a magnetic field, so I think they didn't really think about this Naga pick thoroughly enough before they did it.
Naga last pick too.
No, they did the tiny last pick. Naga
Oh
was
yeah, it
17.
wasn't a tiny last pick. It was Naga.
Naga was 17 and then they picked Faceless, so it's not like they were surprised going into the axe.
Doss just got
Doss
tossed in the
feeding?
fountains.
Nice,
Doss made a little bit of a mistake at the end of the game here. Flying Nightmare is going to try and make this game go long. Is this the throw? Eli getting pretty low from that illusion, who apparently can still walk around in the Naga song, will eventually bring down Grimstroke. Clock died at the same time. They can only get the Arc Warden illusion.
Yeah, the Dark Portrait spell immune, and if you're BKB, you just ignore song.
That's like, it's kind of insane. I thought it might have been because it's Naga the hero, but
that would be cool. But no, it's just spell immune. It's just a spell immune copy of Naga that deals 150 damage and takes 350%, and it moves faster, and it has a 10-second downtime.
Yeah, that's pretty good against some heroes, but I mean, like you were saying, it's Troll kind of destroys an illusion. I'm guessing just
yeah. You just fight it.
Yeah, and you get procs, and the illusion doesn't. Oh my goodness, Joker's fist almost just dying to the Arc Warden illusion there.
Naga's got an MKB, so
you can see where the Race King one is annoying. PL, I'm not really sure. You can use it on each of the Naga illusions too, right? So
what?
The Dark Portrait?
Yeah, you can Dark Portrait an illusion, yeah. Just like you can Razor steal an illusion.
Oh my god, Skater.
Oh lord.
Skater just saw a D-ward happening and took advantage of it. Joker's fist was already incredibly low.
Yeah, they're just gonna get the second Aegis. Karen's chilling, just waiting for the respawn.
That's 10 seconds here, and I think that's just game over as soon as this Roche happens. 2 racks gone. Fury could pop. Fury might just die right now. He has to pop BKB. Ooh.
Yeah, dude. Arc Warden's a toxic hero, and this guy is like,
Oh my god.
probably the best Arc Warden in
Did
Lions.
you get 100 attack range? I can't see the other one. Cast range, attack speed, attack range, double duration.
I don't know if Squid's kept up with his Arc Warden, but I'm fairly confident that Frenzy would best him.
I mean, it's been impressive thus far. I'm on top of a Naga by 6,000 gold right now.
Yeah. He fought early. Really
even like
good performance.
it was like 6-8 minutes and he was already just owning.
Yeah, his team rotated on top of him. He can't do anything alone, but when the team comes to Arc Warden, the hero feels really busted. But a lot of people don't do that. They even have an Ice Vortex to buff up the MKB Mjolnir damage that he's throwing in.
Spark Wraith, early games.
Yeah.
Karen does get a
For
call
300
on the
damage.
Fury to start this. We'll see if they want to try and focus down the timing immediately. They barely even need to throw any damage into it, and the guy is just melting. Hook on the backside onto the Arc Warden. Frenzy gets pushed back by the cogs into the song, but not too much happening after that. Snail flying out on top of a couple of heroes, but nobody gonna die to it just yet. Frenzy's illusion is just hitting the tier 3 tower like it doesn't matter. Karen flanking back in, trying to bring down Flying Nightmare on the Naga. Dodges the dunk with the Manta, but not enough. Still gonna drop eventually as DOS blinks back in, brings down Tiny. Clockwork dead as well. Joker's Fist after the buyback. Or actually, he might have been surviving this, but Flying Nightmare is getting critted down by that illusion from Arc Warden. And I think that's when you just realize, yeah, we cannot deal with this Arc Warden just going complete ham at the end of this game. The illusion is just melting the Ancient in seconds.
Yeah.
Radiant's Ancient is under attack.
My goodness, this is just insane. DOS gonna focus down as well, I believe. Grimstroke just making space. Yeah, that's just disgusting.
They gave Frenzy his hero. And he, like... I don't want to say solo carried, because that would take away from how Karen and Skater and Fun played. DOS played well, but I think he was probably the least impactful. But Frenzy really showed up. He played very cleanly.
I mean, does he have to show up when he's given like such a comfort pick?
I mean,
This is kind of
no,
just like he
but
falls into yeah, this is just another arc.
I guess this is just typical Frenzy performance, and Frenzy played how he's expected on his hero. 41 kill participation as Arc Warden.
And in a 60 kill game, that's pretty damn good. Yeah. Somehow beat by Brutal, or not Brutal, whoever the hell the AA was. I hate that wave.
Skater.
Yeah, Skater. I hate that it changes the names back, so you have to like hover over
Yeah, because you're ticketed.
But yeah, Skater doing a really nice job this game. 45 kill participation from Funds. I think Karen had a really nice game overall as well.
Yeah,
I mean,
Karen clocked.
Yeah, like you said, it was probably just a slower performance from DOS, but he really doesn't have to do much. He kind of just falls into, you know, catch 2 people in the chrono so that Frenzy can go ham.
Yeah, he realized that at a certain point, right? He goes Maelstrom from SNY and then like, fuck it, I don't need to do anything else. Just buys an AC.
Yeah.
Like, he's only taking physical damage, really. It's good for his team. It helps Arc Warden. Like, lets you tank damage. It's perfect. I like his itemization. I don't know. I thought that Thayer was gonna win, so they did. That's how it works.
The other lobby's up, by the way.
Nice. Lads. Alright, now what phase is Arc Warden being banned in this time?
I would guess the first phase if you're just like immediately off a loss. But
Immediately off a loss is insta-ban it, yeah.
yeah, you're just like, fuck this, dude.
I think they need to take out Axe. I think first
It's
phase
probably,
should...
yeah. You don't need to
Instead of,
first
like,
2 ban
Legion
it. You can probably
Underlord.
wait till the last phase, right? Maybe
A
second
Legion
phase.
Underlord. They need to use their first 2 bans better. Take out Underlord, not Underlord. Take out Axe and something else.
Axe and is Brood still being banned? I think Brood got like slight nerfs.
Brood got really nerfed. I don't think it's. I mean, it's
Centaur,
probably still
maybe.
playable, but yeah, Centaur ban could work. Snapfire if the enemy team doesn't ban it because they take first pick. It changes a bit, but like Snap Axe if the enemy team has 5 sounds reasonable to me.
Oh, yeah, just waiting on Frenzy.
Oh.
Took a little bit to get into game 1, but eventually. Oh wait, they don't even have a team name, right? I'm so confused on what is up with DOS's.
No,
logo.
that's a team. They probably have one for each.
Pieces of shit, dude. There's no fucking way. That's so annoying. Why? That means they have 2 different team IDs, meaning like looking into League of Legends records on Dota Buff is gonna be a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, because it literally says the Radiant Victory and they're dire.
Oh my god.
And I believe it just says radiant victory if you win a game like a pub. Yeah, it just says radiant victory, not the radiant.
Well, yeah, their name was the Radiant last game, but I don't know because
You don't
by
know if it
default when
said
you're
it,
in a
yeah.
lobby, isn't it the Radiant as well, or does it just say Radiant?
I can join on the slot and set it no team. It's the radiant.
Oh my god,
APESiMPS, there it is.
is that their actual?
Yeah, that's their actual name.
Okay, so they just did it the Radiant one game to screw.
Yeah.
Damn it, Doth.
Oh, is Joker the Pepe Clown team leader, team captain?
I thought so. Joker's fist was.
Gotcha.
I think he drafted for them last game, right?
Yeah, he did.
Jokers tell him to sign.
Joker.
How you doing tonight, Sawyer?
I'm pretty good, you know. I got some Grater's ice cream. I got some water right here. I ate some tikka masala for lunch.
Oh shit. What
It's
kind?
been a good day. Homemade.
Like, what meat did you put in there?
Oh, chicken.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, I made some tandoori chicken. Sliced it up, some little cubes, tossed it in there. Cooked it for let it simmer like that for probably an hour, and then portioned it out for lunch and whatnot.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I made like 9 quarts of it. It's a
Oh
crazy
yeah, when
amount.
you make that kind of sauce.
Yeah, I just made a shit ton at once. But I love it. It's my favorite dish right now. And then I have a date tomorrow.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
It's a nice Friday. Everything's opening back up again.
Yep. It seems like their team is the Radiant now, but it's the Dire logo. They have a set team for that.
Oh my god.
People are great.
What's your name? Radiant. Fuck guys.
Why is your name the Radiant? Feet real Sawyer Green. I didn't notice that. Your stream title.
Yeah, dude.
The realist. Snow told me about the dilemma you guys ran into about whether or not you could state that something was elite.
Yeah, we were curious.
Did he tell you what I said?
No.
Alright, let me pull the DM. I'll recant it for you. Alright.
Can't believe he DM'd you asking you about it.
Yeah. We all know Mike can't call stuff elite because he's not an elite. But can Killer Karate call stuff elite as a caster if he's merely pointing out that a certain SF player is elite, for instance? My answer was, pointing something out that being elite is merely an observation. However, the ability to declare that something is elite is reserved to only a couple people.
So I can't say that something is not that okay. So if something hasn't been declared elite, I can't call it elite.
True, correct. So, for example, if you said my SF is elite, that would just be an observation. But if you said Mike SF is elite, that is an attempt to declare something elite.
That does clear it up.
And that is not something that I endorse.
How do you gain the elite declaration?
How do you gain an E-word pass? You have to be deemed elite by me or someone else that I have granted it to, which would be Squid or Logical.
Radiant team, bang.
I don't think either of them
That's very
care
select.
though.
Yeah, I
So pretty much just me.
don't think they would be able to use that.
Snow heard me say Joker, so they're putting it in your chat. That's a really good meme. All right, let's see if they ban Axe. Joker.
10 seconds remaining.
Oh, AA got. I like the A ban. I think it was really strong last game, and I think it's a good
Yeah,
call.
yeah, it did well.
It's a good call to just get rid of it.
Radiant team banned.
Nyx ban. Are they taking Bristle? What else do you ban for Snapfire?
Probably
ban
the
Nyx for
Snapfire,
Snap?
honestly.
Makes a lot more sense because there's more breaks.
10 seconds remaining.
I think Hoodwink is a better break against Bristle anyway.
Pick.
I don't ban it though.
Snap's in. Shows Axe and Bristle,
Maybe
so
go for Centaur. I guess the only unexpected ban was Nyx then.
yeah.
I mean, they could be going for.
10 seconds
I mean, like you were
remaining.
saying, is there anything else that's bad against Break?
5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
I think it's just. What the
Pretty
hell?
sure it's just, right now it's probably just Bristleback, right? Like nobody really picks PA.
Yeah, I think they're just gonna like Grim Axe again or something plus Bristle. Like literally all the options they could possibly want on Radiant are open right now.
10 seconds remaining.
There's nothing stopping them
5
from doing
seconds
anything they want.
remaining.
This Dazzle pick is like kind of meaningless. Axe, like they played Axe last game and you first picked Dazzle. It's slightly weird. It's like
Yeah, that seems like you're asking them to first pick Axe.
Axe again because they didn't get punished for it last time. But maybe it's, you know, like some kind of big brain play. They're gonna pick it and bait them into going Axe, and then I don't know. Is Slark even good against it? I don't know what you pick against Axe. Ursa,
It has to be, right?
Tusk.
Yeah, just pick an Axe with this. This is dope. He thinks he
No,
invented
I don't
it.
think I didn't think I invented Joker.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
I don't know. You could go Snapfire with this. The old Snapfire Tusk combo is pretty fun.
Dire team pick.
Snap Tusk, yeah. Okay, they just
Yeah,
Bristle
that's
Tusk.
also the combo. Yeah, that's also kind of disgusting. But yeah, they banned out the Nyx for them, so it really opens up DOS to just pick the Bristleback here. Didn't go for the Axe, but
Okay, their
Potentially
bands make a
check.
little sense now.
Radiant team.
AA Nyx and then Timber at 8. Banned Viper Ursa again.
and
Yeah, it's the
also
ban
Timber
Ursa.
into 2 strength heroes isn't bad. Are
Yeah,
they gonna lane
that's not bad.
Timber in the safe lane?
I wouldn't be
Don't you want
opposed
that
to it.
matchup?
Yeah, you'd love it. By stick, never gonna have any mana problems. I don't think you want a Dazzle with you though. I think you want more of like a kill support.
Seconds remaining.
I mean, Dazzle could be a kill support.
5 seconds remaining.
Oh, change your who won thing.
Oh,
Your score.
Yeah. Hold on, that was
I'll
my
type
cat.
to him. Pet your cat? Nice. Real men have cats. Fake men have dogs like Bulljacks.
I want a dog too, but
But you have a cat first.
yeah.
Correct.
That was just easier to get and take care of for right now.
10 seconds remaining.
Cats are too easy to take care of.
5 seconds remaining.
I love cats. My mom has a dog, and I love cats.
Yeah, she's just chilling now. She was done sleeping in one position, and now she's moved to another position to sleep.
PA is banned.
My lobby host.
I don't know what he's getting at.
Radiant team banned.
Lobby host does not mark win. Yeah,
Just
I know.
like
I forgot to mention that. I hate it when lobby host does not mark wins, but
Oh yeah, yeah.
we have to just fire DOS.
10 seconds remaining.
We need to cause a mutiny within DOS's team
5
to
seconds.
change the team name.
This close.
Change it from the Radiant to the Dire, but have a green picture.
Badger with the big balls saying that it's going to be 2-0. He's not watching the Lakers play right now. It's actually halftime right now, so I'm sure he's got it on in the background.
I think I don't like this dazzle, but I could be wrong.
I think it's fine with the Timbersaw, right?
I just feel like Timber's gonna abandon him, you know, like jump forward a
Yeah, I
bunch
guess
and then
that's too.
kind of
It's
leave
kind of like
him.
trying to play Dazzle Clockwork, and it's like, oh well, Clockwork
Yeah,
can hook
yeah,
in,
your
and we could save the
supports.
Clockwork, but he's like constantly out of range.
Yeah, it doesn't make you have a backline anymore. It's just two separate groups of people at that point. But that's kind of minor if Timber's just clapping cheeks.
Dire team pick.
Oh, Badger's upset.
He's very upset. Oh, I don't think Badger can make that claim though. Grimstroke Bristleback is disgusting. This lineup
Yes.
is like super annoying to deal with. It's like one of the more annoying lineups you can play against, I think. Like, Timbersaw is still good in their 2-strength heroes. They're probably still trying to get that matchup, but with your third pick here, it's most likely going to be your core. I mean, you could go for the core. You could go for Snapfire's still in the pool. Snapfire's decent against Tusk, too.
Yeah? They got Grim again, dude. Now Timber has another.
Sawyer, you're getting clowned on in chat. I'm
No,
sorry.
no, 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 no. I am the one doing the clowning. Don't worry.
Radiant team
Don't
pick.
worry. Nothing that Artorias says matters. He showers in the morning. He said it himself.
Wow.
I go watch Badger VOD from the other day. He literally said, I shower at 3. Very cringe.
At 3
Yep.
p.m. or a.m.? What is that?
AM after he's done gaming.
What the fuck?
5 seconds
I mean, I understand shower before bed, but if you're gonna stay up that late, like, fuck it at that point. It's kind of weird.
Yep. Kind of weird is a perfect way to describe Artorias, right?
I mean,
God.
he could probably beat you in Total War, though.
And what? Total War Warhammer?
Yeah,
I've never played that game.
exactly.
I guess you're right then. He probably could beat me.
He could beat you up.
Fuck.
You wouldn't want to run into Artorias and land real Sawyer.
10 seconds remaining.
What is it? It's like 6'3" or something?
5
I don't know. That's an
seconds
Artorias question. I'm pretty sure
Is it-
Artorias played basketball, or maybe it was Badger. I think Badger actually played
Oh
basketball.
shit. I only played soccer, which is definitely a better sport, but
Yeah, I don't know about that.
ball.
Soccer is like basketball, but the net's bigger, so it's easier.
Oh yeah, you're right. That,
Yeah.
yeah. Sorry, my bad. Forgot about that one.
Dude, Night Stalker Grimstroke in this game, though. This is like a full-on, we just want to fight the entire game. They played last game, and they were just like, okay, that entire game was one big team fight. Let's just do that again. We came out on top in the last game. Let's get some more heroes that can just run at people and run it back.
Sadly, they picked yet another strength here in the Timbersaw.
They do, which kind of, yeah.
Okay, that's
They have
pretty
good lockdown for Timbersaw, though. Night Stalker is one of those heroes that I think is okay. Picking into Timbersaw, that's a strength hero. Nighttime, you can kind of beat up the hero, especially like early nights.
I like the draw pick personally.
Keeps the Night Stalker off of you, Bristleback as well. You do have to worry about the Tusks, though.
10
Yeah, but
seconds
you
remaining.
have 2 people that are going in already.
True. And Hurricane Pike, it eventually would get you away. No, Badger, we're talking about Artorias.
Yeah, dude. Badger, you need to fix your
Badger
goddamn
is-
ears.
Yeah.
First the Joker thing, and now showering at the wrong time.
Dire team banned.
Maybe we need to
And
just pump the
Badger
volume
does
up.
too.
I don't shower, I play Necro. Yeah, Snow also doesn't go to dinner with me, yet he lives. I will literally be walking distance of Snow's apartment tomorrow, and he will not go to dinner with me.
Aren't you on a date? Do you just want to go on a
Yeah.
date with Snow and like your
That's my
actual
date,
date?
bro. I'm going on a date with Snow.
You imagine you're at your restaurant tomorrow and you're having a great date, and then Snow walks in. I don't think that would be a sign of joy from you.
I won't even know. He's never shown me a picture of him. I could look up at a random window and just watch Snow. He's got a telescope watching me eat dinner.
Radiant team.
Oh, he showers at night. He showers because he has a night shift. That makes more sense.
Don't let him sweet talk you. It's false information.
That's just state truth.
They banned Arc Warden.
I like the Storm ban. Yeah, they really don't have lockdown for the Storm. Void Spirit's also still in the pool too, right?
They
Yeah.
banned Arc even though Draw's decent at Arc. Oh weird. Oh weird.
Seconds remaining.
I think Syke, you already, yeah, I guess you already have two heroes that go on top of people, and then you just last pick a support here. Do you run mid tiny?
I don't think you want mid tiny here.
So
It doesn't,
probably.
It's not playing super well with Timber this game, and I don't think
Invoker?
I don't think it like just killing the Grim is worth it because Grim doesn't have a ton of synergy. Grim isn't like their combo engine this game. I don't think you can have someone just go straight for Grim and be okay with it.
Mm.
He needs to be able to actually do something to Bristle and Night Stalker. I think you want a Vessel Carrier. Like Vessel Carrier with Timber would be really good. Oh, I'm pogging. That's a mid wink.
I think
At least
they're
I
keeping
hope
it
it
a
is.
flex too. I thought they might do like a pick a hero that can be 4 and mid as well, so you can flex Tiny and Hoodwink around.
I hope that's mid wink, dude.
It depends on whatever the last pick is for DOS, I think. I like this draft better in game 2 though, from Syke / Pepe Clown, because they're
Actually, it's probably not a mid wink. Tiny Timberlane doesn't sound that great.
toss
Yeah,
on. Toss
Snow has
into Whirling
plans.
Death, dude. That sounds great. What are
Maybe.
you talking
I mean,
Hoodwink
it's not like.
Hoodwink Timbersaw is like anti.
Oh yeah, Hoodwink Timbersaw is anti-Timber. SF Pog.
Yeah, but
Oh,
this isn't elite.
Frenzy
though, right?
giving me a fucking half chub right now, picking
Is
SF.
this elite?
This
I
is
don't know.
elite.
Is it?
Frenzy knows. Frenzy knows. Frenzy knows. It is a mid hoodwink. Oh, dude, I'm hard.
That's probably how you play into the Shadow Fiend, though.
Mid hoodwink?
It's better
Just-
than playing the
just-
Tiny, right? Doesn't Tiny just get wrecked by this guy?
Yeah, it's definitely better than playing Tiny. Oh, yes.
Maybe you can get ahead with CS, but
Yeah, it's much better.
I think Shadow Fiend just goes raises level 1 and just wrecks you.
Oh, you always go raise that one. Unless you get like a perfect block under tower and are really confident in CSing, you almost always go like raise level 1. Because if you get a perfect block under tower and you just go Necromastery, you get like 3 or 4 CS and then level 2 for free. Can Killer Karate make himself a bit louder?
Maybe. I need to like read. Oh, I just muted myself on accident. What are you in your century? I can move my mic closer. If I make myself louder, I probably just need to redo my sound and then actually adjust it, and then you guys need to turn up the Twitch stream. But
Yeah, just blame it on Snow. Blame it on your viewers. Well done. That's what I personally
no,
like to
because
do.
my balancing's all out of whack. It's probably my fault for not like keeping an actual setup or upgrading my setup in any way.
What are you just using a pair of Apple headphones?
I just have a blue snowball that I've had for like 2
Jungling,
years.
let's push.
I need to get like a boom setup or whatever it is.
I am locked on Frenzy, by the way. That's all I'm talking about. Oh, that would be Cliftonish. Oh, dude. Okay, I actually used to live next to Snow. Or where his apartment is now. I don't know how long he's been there. I used to live in Clifton.
Both of these players got slows. That Karen might just get the kill on Joker's Fist here. Joker's Fist going a bit too far. Does get the slow. Back through with the poison touch. And
But he's too
not
fast with the boots level
die.
1.
Yeah.
Yet your failure
Maybe you should have gone ice shards, dude.
The big brain let me get boots level 1, so I'm faster than the Tusk with boots level 1.
It is
I'm about it.
that's actually a really good call. Well, he's not actually faster, but still that wasn't fast enough. Night Stalker was kind of blocking there slightly too.
Yeah, he also had the poison touch on him, so
Oh, true. That is a good
yeah,
point.
yeah.
Definitely not negligible slow.
I'm ready to watch the SF.
The battle begins!
That's all I want in my life.
Being
Okay,
able to
Frenzy.
pick up one of the bounties.
Frenzy walked on top of the bounty rune, didn't pick it up, and started walking
What
away.
is this bottom matchup? Do you see this? Eli does have a toss, but they're gonna get a lot
Holy
of damage
shit.
back into toss. Holy shit, that was like half his HP. Still gonna try and run up at this Skater
Whoa,
here
whoa,
as well.
whoa.
This is not something you want to do, Doss. Doing a lot of damage here.
They could
Returning
toss him in.
some of it, but it's gonna be close. Oh my.
Well, he's actually dead. Okay,
No,
wait.
it's
I'm
too
talking
far.
about Victor.
It's
I'm
too
talking
far.
about Victor. Victor got it. Victor got it.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Now aggro back Eli and push him in the tower. Damn.
XP advantage to Skater and Eli, and I guess Timber also got some there.
Yeah, that's just how this lane's gonna go. And
Why?
Timber will not always have a tower hitting
So
him.
the core, I guess, yeah, I just misread their draft. I didn't see the.
Oh, Eli,
whistle
big
being
juke.
picked up. Oh,
Big
Skater
juke
might
and
still
then
find
back
him, though.
into Skater.
Oh, this is such a hard ability to hit, though. He's gonna go for it. Oh,
Do you know
yeah.
it comes from the left side of him?
Yeah,
It comes from his
does.
left hand.
It goes left to center. It like
Yeah.
curves.
It fucked me up when I played it mid for a bit.
Yeah, it's so hard to hit too when someone knows you're casting it because like the cast time is just so long.
Dude, this bot lane is pandemonium.
I think Victor wins out in this though. He's already got the level 2 DOS.
DOS is
Minus armor
QW.
up.
Oh.
DOS taking a lot of damage yet again.
I don't think
9
QW is the
charges
way
on
you want to
Victor.
play this. Yeah, he's already got 9 charges, dude. He just pops them. Look at that.
Yeah, he's already back to full HP. I mean, he's just gonna regen back to full HP.
Frenzy high ground missing in the mid lane.
Much appreciated.
Yeah, I hate to see it. Is this a bottle refill already?
No.
Why do you like TP mid? Oh, he just TP mid to secure runes.
And he just takes the one away from Shadow Fiend.
Big brain feed so that you
Dude,
can
that's
go.
so try hard. I would be if I was ever. I don't play mid, but I feel like if I was a mid laner and somebody like TP'd mid just to take the water rune.
Well, it grease you if you're rushing it, but he has mangoes and he's not like down bad on regen, so it's not a huge deal.
He already
Yeah,
has a
okay with
bottle
it.
too.
You're not okay with it, but it's not a huge deal.
It's annoying. 1-1 though with our traded first blood
Yeah.
fiasco.
Eli's getting gone on
Joker's
bottom here.
Fist is just dead too. I might be missing a kill bottom as well.
Yeah,
but
Eli's
no,
dead.
I'm not even gonna get the kill top lane because Eli died bottom and I missed the kill bottom, and Joker's Fist is still going to survive here because they're still chasing. Fun is gonna go for this.
What
He
is
needs a couple more
happening?
second. Fun, I think this is too far, my dude. Yeah,
That's not right.
That's not. Oh, he's waiting though.
no way, dude.
He hits these shards.
No way.
Oh,
That's a hard angle.
dude, the boots fucking dazzle. The Dizzler is doing it.
Just walked away, and that's like Flying Nightmare was alone there. Night Stalker had left the lane too. Realize, wait, this is a waste of time. We're not getting this. But now they can just go at Flying Nightmare. Dazzle walked all the way back to the fountain, and now he's going to have to TP back into the lane, but there's no shards for Fun since he tried to use it to catch the Dazzle. So he can't get the kill on the Flying Nightmare. Oh my gosh. What
Dude,
a
like, even
cheesy
though
game,
Drow
dude.
didn't die, why are Posum players so brainless? Like, your support's not there and you're pushed up this far and you know where Tusk was. Why are you there?
Don't worry about it. Skater is just completely in the sky, but it looks like he's still fine here. Stun already used from Eli. Fury has nothing left to do.
Ice Frenzy finally gets a Roto Rune.
Let's look at the CS because I haven't yet. Shadow Fiend on top, of course. He has been declared elite. Looking pretty good so far.
Best hero in this game.
That's not
Cringe
right.
SF from Nephilim. I could agree. SF never really works out.
What the fuck did you just say?
Rhea Sawyer Green demonstrating that to us in his games.
What did? All right, we're not gonna take any SF slander. I'm leaving.
Oh, I'm sorry. SF is a perfect hero.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's the correct answer. 2-2-0 from Bristle.
Doss is trying to do exactly
Dude,
what
Doss is actually
Mass would do.
owning.
Yeah, he's just chatting right now. Right back into Eli.
He's
This
been
might
not
just be a
catching
free
ball, though.
kill for him. No.
Damn.
So close.
Draw.
But so far. I mean, he's fine, though. He's got a ring of hell.
2-3-0 Bristleback.
Especially against a Timber Cell, too. Flying
Flying
Nightmare
Nightmare?
barely
Yeah.
survives, but he did have to TP back to base, so this is still basically a death. I guess you don't lose
Yeah.
gold, but
You lose gold, but you gotta walk back now, so.
yeah.
Does he have boots at least? Yeah, he does.
That feels like essentially a death. He bought out too, so it's not like he would have lost much.
SF is going right click build. He's got treads.
Yes, he does. No, he's still going Yules, bro. Do you go
Interesting.
treads with Yules?
They usually just go brown boots into bots. They don't have a split pusher. They don't have a wave clearer.
Oh, bottom lane Doss is getting gone on. There is the level 6 on Victor. Chakram bringing down the Bristleback. Eli was here as well with the stun, just to support. About a 1k gold lead for the Radiant, which I can't say this time, but we will still say Doss' team to make it clear. Shards flying out, back onto Flying Nightmare. They get the Tusk as well, but here comes the rotation from the mid laner. They've turned it around. They bring down Fun. They don't have another stun for Karen, so he'll be
Karen
fine.
is
But
actually
Fury,
too good.
Dyer's fortified, I say.
what a rotation from Fury.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
What a rotation. Are you saying in a good way or a bad way?
It was a good way. What? He
He
had a
missed his
DD.
ult.
Oh, no, he just needed an acorn shot, dude. He had a DD on top of him. You just
Maybe I missed
explode those two heroes.
Oh, I thought that they were that low when I got there. Dude, Neff, can you ban Neff from the chat, please?
Oh, I mean, he was kind of low, but, I mean, a DD acorn shot is just gonna, like, hit you twice and you're dead.
Yeah, yeah, it's nuts. That ability is really good in the lane. I think you should get Neff out of here. Bring in some unwelcome negativity.
Oh, Doss is still trying to find space in the jungle, but I don't think he's getting too
Yeah,
much.
Dawson's here is worthless this game.
This has been a rough series
Hard
for
to
Doss,
say.
I think.
Yeah, his lane's gotten sacked in both games, hasn't it?
He's dead.
Yeah, he's gonna die if he's against
Top lane, they
Timbersaw.
want to go again on the Flying Nightmare. Another rotation. He doesn't have mana for the TP this time. Going to try and go for Joker's Fist, eventually bringing down the Drought. And going for Joker's Fist. Eli with the TP up does have the toss, the stun. Fun probably going to die here. Nice toss there from Eli to get the kill onto the
No
Tusk. But
graves.
down goes the Dazzle. Joker's Fist. Focused by Karen. It's nighttime. He's popped the ultimate on the Night Stalker. Flying over the trees. Fury cannot find him and be a hell of a bushwhack. He hits
You
this.
should have known.
Frenzy's just taking mid, dude.
He just canceled his TP.
Mid's dead.
Dyer's
kind of a
middle
strange-
tower has fallen.
It seems like he was wanting to TP mid, but then he canceled it immediately. Like,
Going for Straka.
Dyer's courier has been slain.
he's getting closer to that Yules. We'll look mid for Victor. Do you think it's
Victor-
magic? I mean, he's got to go magic damage for the Timber, I think, right? It's like really good in a
Yeah,
Timber.
yeah, yeah. You just have a way to kill Timber, so you have to.
Drow, Hoodwink. I mean, all of them. You
It's
can
not
just
super
explode.
great versus Drow.
It's Arcane Blink really early too, right?
I don't know about that one.
Dude, I had a SF against me go Arcane Blink Yules, and you literally just pop Yules, and then Arcane Blink makes your ult happen immediately.
Yeah, but that's not really, at least not for me, that's not the reason I buy Arcane Blink.
Mm.
I buy it when I have like some kind of team fight ult, like a black hole or a Mars arena.
He might get the return kill on the fun. Oh, what a play for Flying Nightmare. I mean, all he has to do is click a button, but still technically a blind kill right there. We'll look for Karen. Oh,
he's
Hoodwink ulti. Got it! Dead on, let him perfect. What a shot from Fury. That was completely blind as well.
Bada bing, bada boom. Karen's removed.
I don't even think Karen saw it coming either. That's why he just ran
Yeah, I had
straight
no idea.
line.
I'm pretty sure you can hear it even if you can't see Hoodwink.
I think you have to be.
You can
close
hear
enough,
it go
though.
boo, you know, charging up.
Yeah.
Guess it's my shout.
Looks like a bad hero when Mike plays it. Everything looks like a bad hero when Mike plays
Mike
it.
only knows how to play Wind Ranger. That's it.
Time to dish it out.
Pretty much it.
And DP.
We'll look for the mid lane kill onto Bristleback. They need to get the break here though if they want to try and find this.
Yeah, she didn't really
DOS
start her
these
ult,
heroes.
Dude,
And
DOS
now
is
they can
having
probably get
such
it.
a
Yeah,
rough
this is
time.
now starting to get pretty hard. Might not die though. He actually is kind of tanky right now. Oh, the
Cut the
toss
tree.
onto Joker's Fist. Joker's Fist getting very low. Eli as well now. They've gone so far to kill DOS. And I guess DOS is just playing the, I don't even know what you call it, the red herring, I guess.
Yeah, dude. Red herring. He's the, what do they call it on the DPC? The dangler. Just baiting
Oh,
the
yeah,
enemy in,
like-
soaking spells.
You know, like bait out with a worm or something.
Yeah.
Tower is under attack.
Red herring's a good one then.
Flying
Piece of
Nightmare
meat.
might just drop.
He's the hot dog on the
Still
stick.
bringing him down. Yeah, Karen's just got this. They do get a return kill on the fun.
I'm alright with that trade.
Bottom lane Skater's just messing around with Victor, but I don't think this can really go that far. At least Grimstroke's got a silence though. And in fact, that's really good against Timbersaw because he can't attack while the Chakram's out.
Yeah. You can't do anything.
It's
Look
actually
at the
kind
net
of
worth.
dope little. They might be able to bring him down. If he ults again, Victor could just die here.
Tower is under attack.
Gotta get the silence though. Frenzy going for the ultimate of his own. Timber Chain away, gets the fear, and I
Timber
don't think they get
Chain.
this.
Timber
Going
chain with
for
the hood.
silence. Does get the full duration of the silence because he's shocked run, but yeah, Timbersaw is just too damn tanky. He's got 11 wand charges too, like you said. The hood, just very hard to
Hood,
kill.
raindrop. Yeah. Everything made that really hard to pull off.
It's like SF ult doesn't really do much yet either, especially without presence of the Dark Lord. Oh no, it's magical, so it wouldn't. Yeah.
I think the chain pulled him out of it a bit.
Victor's gonna try and. I don't think this is happening either. He's out of mana on the Timbersaw, but just walks away. Yeah, I'm not sure how they kill this Timbersaw. It's starting to get pretty hard for them. DOS running top lane onto Joker's Fist. Gonna try and bring down the Dazzle, of course. Shallow Grave there. Victor TPing top lane. Goes for a Timber Chain on the Karen's. Victor's completely out of mana though, so he can't quite follow this for too far, but Karen again getting sniped by Fury.
Fury has Karen's number, bro.
Yeah, Hoodwink is really starting to pick up the pace this game. It's connecting on a couple of these.
Yeah, a lot better performance than last time.
DOS maybe getting dope here, but again, Victor completely out of mana.
Yeah.
Honeypot's a good one. I like that.
He's got magic one and soaring. Honeypot, yeah, that's probably the best description.
Yeah, Honeypot does work. Fun gonna go in. Snowball back on top of Victor. Inkstall just barely misses. Did not get the punch either. Fun just getting stunned up. They really don't have initiation here, but they're still gonna try and go for this. Karen just running in onto the Dazzle.
Holy
Gets the
shit.
silence, and there's no chance for a Salad Grave when that silence on top of you. Tiny as well, potentially falling. Fury has a stun here if he wants to try and turn this. They get some damage back onto Dawson and eventually bring down that Bristleback.
They've Requiem,
Still,
but no
they're just
Yule's
gonna
return.
dive this. They're gonna continue to go. Couple levels of Scurry on Fury. Huh. Did have 2 charges left too, so he's able to run back underneath the trees and be just fine. And they're not gonna dive this after all. Karen is just getting ditched by his team, way underneath the
TP?
tower.
Oh, he doesn't have it.
Yeah, he's just dead. I I thought they were going to go for that, but Frenzy's opting to just run mid instead. Look for Flying Nightmare. In comes the Snowball. Hits down one Raise, and that's all they need. Eli as well, walking right into a very deadly mid lane. Skater and Fun making that rotation after abandoning their offlaner in the top lane.
Yeah, that's what you trade your Night Stalker for. Killing their carry. And then they're going to go back and try the Requiem again. It's level 2 now, so it's what, 50% stronger? Yeah.
Do they? He's got Hood though. I don't think they can do this. This will
No,
be.
they can do it.
Yeah. With the Night Stalker, they should be able to, especially Tusk on top of that. Grave. Oh, not coming from the Dazzle. Just a bit late. Victor drops. More than enough.
Can try and go for the Tusk kill.
Does he get
Chat
it?
it up. No.
No. If he had an urn, he gets this.
Yeah, Shroudfiend really just needs to itemize to kill Timber. That's his only job. It's like,
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
no, I was thinking like what he needs to build. BKB, of course. You could go into E-Blade too. BKB E-Blade sounds like a frenzy build. Lets you get away from Drow if you need to. Save a teammate.
Kind
And
of
then-
just like, how does Doss get back into this game though? Like, I feel like his game.
I
is
don't
just,
know if he can, dude.
like,
Drow
he's
is
just gonna
good
die
against
again, I
him.
think.
Timber's good against him. Toadwing's good against him.
No. He doesn't either. They don't have a stun.
That's space, bro.
Tiny dead. He was elsewhere. Hoodwink couldn't come for the stun either. Joker's fist.
Joker,
probably gonna
no.
die here. Looking for a punch, but he doesn't have it. Doesn't matter.
Look at that. Frenzy playing perfectly.
Nice little play there from Fun. I thought he was saving
Alright.
the punch until the very end, but
Never mind. Frenzy's are raising camps on strength treads. He's not playing perfectly at all.
he's on Angie. Oh, I might have missed that.
He has. I haven't seen him on Anthony's cast 3 raises.
I'm sure he's back on strength now. I guess this is smart though. Who needs tread switching, dude? It's lame.
Not Frenzy. Too
Tread
good.
switching is for nerds.
He's got a Requiem again.
They want to go
Want
on
to
Flying
draw?
Nightmare. There's no heroes up here to save either. So Flying Nightmare
Raise to
is just
steal it? Damn.
Yes. Or he hit on the raise, but it doesn't get the kill. Still working on a 4-step here for the Drow, obviously. It's a little bit easier for him to survive if that item is up on him. Eli might just fall here to Frenzy, maybe
Don't
looking
ult
for the
this guy.
Requiem. Not going to try for it. Instead, just go for the right clicks. Yeah. I would have ulted there, so I'm not an elite gamer.
He knows he's got to save it for a core. Timber, preferably, but if Timber's dead already. Timber's building Bloodstone, huh?
Batter
There's
good.
the Yule's coming
Frenzy.
out.
Going back onto the Timbersaw level 2 again, get the fear, but it's really just not enough. It's gonna be close
They
here. They're
got it.
locking him down with the stun. The Shallow Grave is gonna save him. I think he lives after this too, because he can still run, but Doss running in on the side. Victor hits the Timber Chain away. Dazzle, of course, doing the thankless job of dying as well. Joker's Fist has brought down Frenzy way elsewhere in the map. I had no
Checked out
idea
the
he had the
poison
poison
touch.
touch untied him.
Yeah.
That's a big kill there. Frenzy dropping, and now Doss getting chased back to the other side of the river. Not going to amount to much. It should just be Skater dying instead because there's a Timber behind him. And, maybe with this silence. No, he just dies to the Drow. No chance at all. Doss is in a really precarious spot. But, I mean, there's no stuns. I think he can just rely on getting the TP away again. He's just going all out for this bounty rune now.
I'll get another shawl for Timbersaw too.
Look at where Doss... He is just farming in between 3 heroes right now. Bottom lane, they're going on the Timbersaw again. They found the kill on the Timbersaw, but Doss, at the exact same time, needs to dodge this Hoodwink ulti. It's not happening. He's just dead. But no, it's space. It's space, Sawyer. They're gonna try and kill the
Dude,
Drow
the
at the
biggest
same
bait.
time. Maybe look for the shards instead. They focus back on the Fury. There's a speed up there, but they will back off after seeing the tiny stun coming through and Joker's Fist with a Shallow Grave.
So still most net worth. I really want him to go BKB E-Blade. and then like he needs his shard at some point. His only job is just take out the Timber Saw because it's their biggest issue. It's the best thing that they have against the Bristle right now, and it's good against the Night Stalker as well. They have so many issues killing him, but like you said, the alts have not been really doing that much to him. Hood's been quite good.
We got 20 minutes into this game, 21-15 for Doss's team. Slightly ahead, but it hasn't been smooth sailing the way like it was in game 1. They might just find another kill into Victor here, as Victor going very far. There's 3 heroes on the high ground for Doss's team. Back into Victor they go, inside the river, stunning him up, getting the silence. They don't have the Shadow Fiend here, but maybe they don't even need it. They don't need the magic damage. It's all physical.
Yeah, he had no stacks.
No stacks up, Timber drops, and Eli might just be next. Falling Nightmare trying to do the best he can to save his core. Yule's back up defensively. There's Fury. What a snowball! Oh my god, saving Frenzy. I don't think he would have died, but it would have been close.
Almost killed Skater for it though.
I guess it went through the snowball.
Yeah, it went past
Skater.
him.
It's unfortunate. Joker's Fist eventually drops. Fun will be the side kill. Karen as well. The offlaner dying. It's a 3 for 2. Fury with a double kill.
SF 7-1 and 7. You'll love to see it. This hero's elite. Go E-Blade. That's all I want. Hoodwink's building a Lincoln's.
Still working on, what is this, Bloodstone for Timber? And then he's working on Eternal Shroud. Should help him quite a bit. Again, the problem is, though, I feel like it's that physical damage that's really starting to...
Yeah, not having those stacks up, getting gone on, means that tag team will remove your HP. Especially with the Spirit Vessel. He has no purge and he's not building one, so I don't know if the Eternal Shroud's the way to go. Because he's buying Bloodstone for the heal, at least in part, and not having any kind of purge on his team, because like Dazzle doesn't have an axe, right? No purge on his team, no Lotus, no Yules for him, is playing really, really precariously. So we shall see, but I believe he's gonna feed again once or twice. If he doesn't buy a purge.
I believe he's gonna feed again.
Yeah. He's gonna play like he has been, right? The entire game he's been playing along the premise of they have like 4 strength heroes. I'm strong. And he hasn't... He's died 5 times so far, and he's still been playing kind of Rambo. He looks to be dialing it back a little bit right now, but...
Dude, that happens to me whenever I like play Clockwork and have a really good early game.
Yep. And then you feed once or twice, and you don't realize that you're behind.
Yeah.
And then you keep doing it, and suddenly they have 4 more items than you.
It's like you die once, and your reign of terror is over. It kind of you need to back off a bit, as they should just bring the Dazzle down here. Karen gonna go forward onto one more. Dazzle dying at the start of a fight is a nice bonus for this fight if they want to continue to chase. There is a buyback from Dazzle though. Back onto the tier 2 TP incoming, and down goes the Night Stalker. Timbersaw on top there. Frenzy popping the ulti. They've gotten a dieback on Dazzle. But still a lot used here just for, I mean, technically 2 kills, but onto the same hero. They're not really gaining that much. Can continue to face Frenzy off, but still Silence missing on the fun there, but still should die here on the Tusk. Yeah, he's looking very dead. Can't stay on top of the Drow. Skater will probably escape here, I'm guessing.
Frenzy's buying the wrong item with Eagle Song. Frenzy's building... Okay, he went Dragonlance,
right?
Dragonlance into Blink.
Does seem a little weird. If you, it's like a confused magic damage build, or
he had Butterfly queued up for a second.
And the lead is it's going towards Pepe Clown now.
I will not stand to see SF lose another game, lads. Frenzy is winning.
Yeah, after you've lost the first one, it's true.
Alright. You know when I said no slander involved?
It's not slander. I'm not saying anything. I'm just stating facts. That's
I'm not saying anything, he says after saying something. I'm watching
I'm
you.
not saying opinions. I'm just stating facts of historic events.
I won that game in my heart. Because I got to play as.
Well, it is a win in some respects, but not the numbers.
Not one that Guam recognizes.
Yeah. Who cares what Guam recognizes, but everybody knows that Birdman really runs the league.
Yeah, Birdman's the shadow admin.
Birdman's really the king of lands.
That's Tint.
It's totally tin. It's basically Dark W at this point, I think, but bottom
looks
lane.
like,
Karen's got a Spirit Vessel up. It's pretty good for Nightstalker. He has died
Pretty
a
good
couple
for
of
being the
times, though.
lowest net worth core in the game.
Yeah.
God damn, Drow is behind.
Top tower has been denied.
Drow and Nightstalker both not having a good game.
It's under attack.
He's trying to keep up. And the offlane Nightstalker doesn't exactly farm at ridiculous speeds.
No, it doesn't.
DOS is somehow ahead of Drow, is kind of the surprising thing, but
Doss
Drow-
has AoE farm ability and
Yeah.
stack clearing.
Drow,
He's gonna have attitude.
I think there was like the pseudo death in lane, and then just, you know,
Yep,
countless
yep.
deaths afterward.
It hasn't been easy. Nightstalker's been good. Just running at her.
It's part of the reason why Karen is, you know. Oh, he's got a blink now. He's fine. He's fine. Going on BKB. This is actually pretty strong timing for Karen to hit. Just hit nighttime. They're gonna
Oh, they're
find
gonna
Victor
automate
immediately.
Timber.
What a beautiful start if they can get it off. He's canceled the Timber chain, I think, or the silence might have come through. Either way, Timbersaw dead, and back into the Roche pit they go. Eternal Shroud up on the Bristleback. Doss is again just relegating his position to, I'm just going to be a tanky boy. Maybe thinking about blinking into the Roche pit is Eli, but he's put it back by now with the Tusk, and eventually Roche falls. Frenzy picks it up.
It's to blame.
Yes, the best hero on the team gets the Aegis.
Squishiest
Correct
one for
move.
sure. It's
Okay,
like-
he is going a right click build. He's going
But
crits.
you don't get the Requiem of Souls death thing when you die with Aegis, right?
Tower is under attack.
No.
It's
It
literally
only happens
just
when you
on-
actually die.
Yeah.
Even if you get the if you get the Wraith King like death delay thing, it happens when that time's out.
Okay, I was gonna say that was my next question. So here.
If you're hidden when you die, it still goes off too. Like if you're in Snowball and tick out.
I don't think you can die in Snowball. What?
Can you not?
I'm pretty sure you're
Are you just
invincible in
immune?
Snowball.
I'll take that.
There's no way, right?
No, you're like removed from the map. I'm pretty sure you can't die in Snowball. It's kind of like Puck's phase shift. You can't die inside of.
You can't
And
die in phase shift?
No, I don't think so. You dodge all damage.
Boy, Dyer's bottom tower is taking a
I'm gonna test this. I never thought about just
No, you
dying
can't die
to,
in
like,
phase shift, dude. You can't die in Snowball. You can't die in either of those. Pretty sure.
Interesting. I feel like you can.
Even
I'm not
from
gonna.
a
I'm not
proc,
gonna
no,
call you
you're
wrong, though.
invincible.
I know, but like, say you have like a venomous gale on you already.
No, you wouldn't die. You're invincible to all damage.
Oh yeah. You do dodge. I'm thinking something different.
Yeah,
I'm dumb.
What are you thinking about? Victor is just gonna gone on in the mid lane, but I don't think they have the damage for this.
He
Doss
has
might just
stacks of
die
damage.
again from the way downtown shot from Fury. Somehow he's done it again. We've lost two heroes in a kind of a disaster fight for Frenzy and the boys.
Yeah, they went on Victor, but this time he had 24 stacks and a Bloodstone already.
Doss's team really starting to feel the pain now, where Doss is just not outputting the damage. He's pretty far behind and fun. Eventually going to drop in the mid lane, and they can't really do too much about it. Dude, this Hoodwink kind of own it, actually. Top of the net worth.
I'm not really sure about this this right click magic damage mid range SF that I'm seeing.
Yeah, this is weird. He's now going back for Daedalus. This is the weirdest FF build that I think I've ever seen. In a high level game, that is. It's still elite though. right?
I mean, of course, because it's the hero. The build.
I thought
maybe
Frenzy
not so much.
was the elite part about it. Or is it both?
It was SF is elite. Frenzy is up there, therefore it's elite. You know, Frenzy doesn't detract from the hero. He's comfortable enough on it that he's not gonna detract from it. But maybe I'm gonna rewrite that belief after I see this game.
Wow. One game makes you not elite. What a hard status to keep.
Yeah. It's a lifestyle, bro. No pretenders.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I think they're just gonna lose bottom tier 2 here. Yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower is fallen.
4K gold lead for Pepe Clown. DOS, I mean, they're trying to make pushes in mid and top lane, but it's still relatively close. Like, theoretically, they could make a fight happen and take a win, but I don't know if they could do it underneath a tower. It's going to be rough to do it underneath a tier 2.
That's not right.
Auto pause.
Yeah, Tuss DC.
What a beauty.
I'm gonna go brush my teeth. I'll be right back.
Tossed back. Sawyer's missing everything now. They might still try and fight this. Skater does have a bit of a look and see on Victor on the backside here. And they will spot out Eli, who's way far away from the rest of the team, but I think with the blink he's able to escape that. Now Timber, Victor, they don't want to go this far. This is a little bit dangerous here. Oh my god. The shard is up on Dazzle. This is going to be rough, I think. Fury going for just an ulti out of nowhere. Does not connect on anyone, though. It's a bit short. They try and lock down Victor. Doesn't quite connect, but still with the eggs up on Toss. He can just spam that Q and walk away. Skater getting gone on by Victor. The stun perfectly timed there from Skater, but I still think he's going to fall. He will. No further force staffs to get him away. Doss is just not giving a fuck. He's just farming up some of the creeps over here. Gets sheeped up by that poison touch, but not gonna die for that. A 3K gold lead for Pepe Clown. They start to look pretty strong there. They forced Doss's team all the way back. Did take a tier 2 though, which is nice. At least maybe some map control there. Is Frenzy getting gone on by Victor? The rest of the team is so far away. Couple of pings are going to spot this out. Flying Nightmare is running down here as well. Frenzy still getting chased. Has to pop the BKB. Maybe turning this back into Victor. There is a Dazzle here. Frenzy needs to pop the ulti soon. He's just dead. He dies to Flying Nightmare. Not realizing, I guess, that he was getting hit by the Drow, but Flying Nightmare is really starting to pump out the damage now. He's only got an S and Y plus the Hurricane Pike. It's very hard. Eli for the tier 3 tower, not quite going to finish it. He eventually still chased this Skater, almost for sure dropping. Skater dead.
Well, what the heck happened?
Basically the end of the game, I think. Flying Nightmare is just clocking everybody.
Oh, we hit a draw timing. Nice.
Yeah, SNY plus Hurricane Pike, level 21.
Equals 250 damage plus procs.
Yeah, 28 multi-shot damage at level 20 is kind of... It's pretty good.
Yep.
Oh, top lane, no, I didn't even realize this. Doss! The Madman himself is trying to take out the tier 3, and I think he's just going to die for it, though.
Oh, no.
And Now, bottom lane, though, we have it's just all over the map. This entire series, Joker's Fist going for the TP away, does get canceled. Almost got it off, but eventually drops. Well, it's a 2-for-1, but they've lost barracks. Of course, it's a 10k gold lead for Pepe Clone. Just a real big struggle bus from Bristleback this game. Doss still trying to do his best, though. I respect the backdoor play. Try and take out
They
the
got a
racks.
power at least. Damage on range racks.
Flying
They're gonna
Nightmare.
find Drow.
He's got a BKB. He's gonna have to probably pop the BKB then TP away here. Does go for it, but no. Tusk is right on top of you, so that TP's not happening. Flying Nightmare is going to continue to get chased down by Karen, and one more right click is going to do it. Down goes the Drow. Eventually, you can get a trade. Bring down the Tusk, but still.
Putting max move speed when she uses scary.
It's a 1-for-1 and not beneficial towards you. I mean, maybe Doss can win this. It's going to be rough, I think.
It's gonna be very hard, especially with a SF that isn't committed to removing the problem.
The kill on Drow there is the reason why I'm like, maybe they can bring this back. If they can continue to get picks on Drow, which is going to get harder
don't
and harder.
currently have a way to kill Timber, and Frenzy is not committed to the only way they have. Like, he hits for, what, 400 something?
I mean, I guess, but my thought is you just kill everybody around Timber, right?
It's, like, I don't know if you can do that when your 2 cores are strength melee bruisers.
True. That's a good point.
And you have a save for the jump. You know?
Yeah, this kind of... We're still questioning Frenzy's build here. It's a little...
I'm gonna have words with Frenzy after this game. It's alright. Just commit for magic
If you were
build.
Frenzy, what do you think he's thinking?
What's
about
his
BKB?
ideology?
Yeah.
He's thinking my bristle's useless. I'm going right click.
See, I could understand that, I guess.
It's usually like
Not the,
there's the only other situation that I would do it in is where typically you wanted to use it against the pause 1 or like the most dangerous person on their team, just to, you know, like you're a dead button. That's pretty much what it says. You just die. But when you can't do that, say against a Jugger or Wraith King, or like they picked Abba against us, near team, you can go the right click build because you need to do like sustained damage, be a building hitter, fight with your team, and not just be all in on a combo kill that won't work on the important hero.
Top lane Doss is going to get focused down. Trying to save him is the Tusk. Eventually going to get focused up. But there's the BKB coming out from Flying Nightmare to try and turn this. And I think Fun's going to eventually drop here. Yes, he will. But still, I mean, Doss's team wants to make this fight happen, and they are going to get it because down goes Drow. It's getting very close. The Shallow Grave already on cooldown. Frenzy trying to get his ulti off, but he can't quite get it. Eventually gets it on the Joker's Fist and walks away, but he's very low. Eventually going to find a kill on Tiny. Karen died way in the back, though, as that fight got super split, and I think that actually benefited Doss's team because they were able to focus down Tiny on the side. As Victor running in here does have to worry about the silence from Skater. There's a stun. Oh my goodness, Fury. A lot of damage coming out from the Hoodwink there. Just crazy amount. I mean, it's pure damage and it pierces spell immunity.
13 and 0 and 12 on Fury. Okay.
He's having a good game.
He's having a great game, huh?
13-0 and 12, yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Go back for Roche. Roche locked inside
on
his icy
bottom
prison
there.
there. Doss is a little bit too far forward, I think, because he just dies to Fury. Oh no, Fury doesn't have ultimate.
Tower is under attack.
No mana for this, but I think Victor can still just bring him down. There's not really a way for them to save
Damn.
Doss. Oh my goodness, these dodge the Hoodwink ulti though. Get down, Mr. President says Fun, and he hits the blink away after the snowball. But now Frenzy, it's just 1 by 1. The Doss team is like surviving by inches.
Yeah, game's over.
And I think Frenzy might just die now. Way past the tower. Frenzy looks pretty dead. Does get him inside the snowball. But not too much they can do about this. He needs one more tree, but he missed it. And he missed the chakram. Victor making a costly mistake there to miss the kill on Frenzy, and now he's underneath tier 3s. He's been silenced way on the back. Look at Doss and Karen go. They want to try and find a kill onto the Dazzle. He's had to shallow grave himself, turns it around, gets the sheep. Flying Nightmare with the Hurricane Pike needs vision on this Night Stalker to find a kill way on the other side of the fight. We're still fighting here. Victor is surviving. He's brought down the Tusk. The right click build not quite doing enough to bring down the Timber in time, but eventually it gets the job done.
He took half his HP killing that guy on Frenzy.
Lincoln
Just
Spear popped
right-clicking
on
him.
Fury. Is Karen going to continue to try and chase? But I don't think anything's going to happen there. Blinking in his Eli to try and clean up Karen, but he's missed the stun. And now Frenzy's really starting to hurt. Eli getting chased down by the Shadow Fiend, but there isn't too much chase here. Blinking forward as the Night Stalker down. He goes. Karen really playing it fast and loose right there. Do they just walk into Roche? Yes, they do. They gotta worry about Fury, though. The stun can still hit you. Doss gonna get locked inside the pit. He could just die to an ulti from Hoodwink now as well. You gotta be careful where you time this. Does miss it onto Karen. There's another stun flying through onto Doss. They want to try and finish this, but they gotta clear these pesky little mosquitoes on the side of the pit. It's force staffing away as Flying Knight. Karen pops BKB. I guess it's already 6 seconds, though. It's like, whatever.
I really like that change to 9 and 6 instead of 10 and 5.
Yeah, it's definitely like 6 seconds is still a good enough BKB. And 9 seconds isn't insane. That it's just like... BKB charges aren't as big of a deal. I mean, they're still like somewhat, but... less stages means it's like whatever. You don't feel too bad. Eventually we're gonna have 0 BKB charges, mark my word.
Yeah, it's just gonna be flat 3 seconds.
Yeah. It'll probably be like flat 7 or something.
I'm down for 3-second BKBs.
3-second BKB with the cooldown shorter.
Cooldown's like 10 seconds.
There is a blink in punch on top of 2. Grimstroke ulti locking them in for now, but it's really not doing too much. The Night Stalker and the Tusk are both just gone. Roche gonna fall. Victor picks up the egg as Doss couldn't pick it up in time. He didn't even have the inventory slot for it. Stunned inside the pit. Doss surrounded by 5 gets exploded. Buyback from Night Stalker not in time. They've just lost the Roche fight. Yeah, this is
And they gave it to Timber.
this might just be game.
I think Timber's got it. Timber's doing it. He's lighting the buildings on fire.
Does that actually light them on fire? Oh, it does. I didn't realize that.
Burn 'em down. Literally just lets Timber push towers.
Does feel pretty nice. Eli gonna get force staffed away. Victor gonna try and focus down the ancient here. This is looking like a great start. Grimstroke
Oh
immediately.
no!
Bristleback still down as well. They might back off just slightly as Frenzy having to pop the BKB inside. It's kind of unfortunate there. Not the greatest combos for them. I think still this might just be the ancient dying is fun. Trying to make some space by killing off Flying Nightmare, but doesn't have the damage. He's just trying to get him to stop hitting the ancient, but it's not happening. He's still gonna finish this game. No matter what, the team melting, Shadow Fiend dying in the base, Karen gonna be the lone survivor.
Cold.
We go 1-1.
Surprising. I think that this build was quite interesting. But well played by Victor and the gang. They definitely deserved it.
I think it was just kind of a confusing draft from Doss in game 2. Like the Timbersaw, especially picking 2 strength heroes and then another one in the Night Stalker into the Timbersaw. Like the Night Stalker works out really well that game, but they really just don't have any answers for the Timber. DOS dying so many times in that early game there with no help from his teammates. Like, they don't have much save.
Have asked Frenzy to explain himself. Not committing to Magic Build is quite beta.
Haven't seen the hybrid build before, but
Yeah,
it just needed a couple
there's
more
a reason
minutes.
for that.
It needs like 10 more minutes and it would have worked out.
You never
But,
seen the hybrid
yeah.
SF.
That is it for tonight. We end the series in a 1-1 at 11:30 at night. 12:30 for EST people.
Yep, 12:30. I go bed. Thanks for
Yeah.
having me.
Peace.